Hello, this is Onyx Oracles, and today I'm going to be doing a message for Capricorn for May 25th through the 31st, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we get. The final outcome. All right, so main focus for this week is the Death card. Final outcome for you guys is the Moon. All right, so this could be a really big week for a lot of you all. Something may definitely be ending. You may be ending a cycle of things. I feel like you're going to know everything that you need to know by the end of this week about a situation. We have the Three of Wands here. So I feel like you already know what direction or what decision or what you need to leave behind, the people you need to leave behind, the things you need to leave behind. And I also feel like if you see in this moon, in this picture, the moon is overshadowing it. So the last full moon could have been important. The next full moon could be important as well. But yeah, I feel like this is a situation where you already know what the solution is. So it's going to be up to you to make that decision. The next full moon would be the 10th, 11th, and 12th of June, depending on where you are. So what is the situation? What are you leaving behind? The King of Swords. Wow. So I feel like you're leaving someone behind. You're making some type of drastic decision to make a different decision, to change the way you do things, change your relationship with the King or Queen of Swords. How do you know this person? Ten of Wands. So your relationship or your connection or your partnership with this person has been very stressful, to say the exact least. Maybe this is a family member or family matter, but I feel like however you're connected to them, yeah, you're in a partnership with them, some way, shape, or form. What kind of partnership? The Six of Wands, a partnership that everyone knows about. So like I said, there could be a situation where you may have a business with this person, you may have a child with this person, you may be in a partnership, like a work partnership with this person for some of you guys. But whatever the situation is, again, I feel like you're leaving it behind. What does that look like? Okay, so there may be something you're needing to do, something you're needing to say, something that you're needing to, put the final signature on something symbolically. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Temperance. The Empress. So you're supposed to be turning your back on the situation completely. I feel like some of you already have, but I do feel like this week a lot of you are literally putting an ending to people, places, things that even remind you of this person, this job. Yeah, and you're working towards your future, like what's meant for you next. So again, I feel like if you're somebody that you're like, oh no, I'm gonna stay in this position, or I'm gonna stay in this relationship, or I'm gonna stay in this friendship, I feel like you're gonna be seeing just how happy you're going to be when you kind of leave the whatever you're walking away from behind. Okay, so you guys have the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Empress. So you guys are starting a new life, a new way of doing things. I feel like once you put something behind you, once you walk away from it, I feel like you may be shocked that you don't hear from it again. Okay, so it's like some type of situation kind of dies down symbolically, like you don't hear from these friends, these family members. You don't hear. I'm hearing unanimous decision. So if there's like a decision making and job or something, you may just like here. Like, oh, it's like, it's just basically unanimous decision in your favor. Like, there's something where I feel the more that you leave the past behind, the past way of doing things, the more the devil works symbolically, not literal, but the devil is representing Capricorn energy here. So it's like the devil, Ace of Wands, like I said, take that step. Taking that step is going to show you how God, the universe, your higher power works. The devil, Ace of Wands, is like you go and everything else kind of crumbles down in this job, in this relationship, in this partnership, because it's like your energy has been the one carrying these people, places, and things all along. Okay, so again, I feel like a lot of you are going to be in a space where you leave something behind, someone behind, and then essentially you get to a point where you're kind of realizing that you were the only one stressed about a particular situation, because you were the one that cared. You were the one that was trying to make it work, make something fair, make something balanced, that kind of thing. Let's get some clarifiers. All right, so you guys have the Sun. You guys have the Sun, so happiness and popularity. Yeah, I feel like you get there again. There's like some unanimous decision in some type of situation. Who's right, who's wrong, who's up, who's down, that kind of thing. The Tree is fulfillment of highest hope. So yeah, I feel like you're moving forward towards happiness, and it may kind of seem very ironic. Like, how is that so simple that I left this thing, left this person, left the situation, and then basically I'm happy forever? But again, it's like you're realizing, or a lot of you are realizing, that it was your energy alone that someone was banking on. Someone was banking on you being stressed about a situation. Someone was banking on you, you know, carrying the emotional load. If this is a work environment or a family environment, somebody was expecting you to carry the load of all the heavy responsibilities, right? So a lot of you are just going to feel much lighter, way much lighter. So the stork denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later. So I do feel like some of you are changing, like I said, workplaces, homes, the way you've been doing things for so long. And you also have the fish is the emblem of riches through stocks. So yeah, flames on the hearth is good fortune. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be in a place where you're seeing how all your life just like gets much better after you leave certain things, certain people, certain places behind. Okay, what is the advice? These are all pretty good. What is the advice for Capricorns for this week? Advice for Capricorns for this week. Two of Swords, make a decision. Like I said, there's some type of decision that's going to be important to make, whether you stay or go, whether you stay where you are, or whether it's time to change something, time to shift your relationship in something, time to, you know, leave some type of comfortable situation, comfortable dynamic that you've been in. But like I said, as you make this decision, or as you're making a decision, you may kind of see how much happier you are without it.